settle down, please sit down, ताकि हम लोग सेशन शुरू कर सकें.
We've been selected for the IFFI screening, लेकिन अभी हाल ही में मुझे लगता है कल ही हमें पता चला कि we are also part of the international competition. It feels really proud.
All right, well, all the very best. The results will be declared on 28th.
Thank you. Hoping
And
for the best.
कच्चा लींबू जरूर देखिए, यहाँ इंटरनेशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल ऑफ इंडिया में दिखाई जा रही है एंड इट्स इन द कंपटीशन सेक्शन एज आई सेड. और सोनाली जी का बहुत ज़बरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस है इस फिल्म में.
Thank you. Please cut the G. Call me Sonali. I am so used to the festival and IFFI right from the beginning of my career. So I'm not used to listening to so much of respect.
And you're very familiar with Goa. You've been coming here for the Marathi Film Festival.
Absolutely. I've been coming here almost every year, so it feels really special to be a part of IFFI also in Goa.
All right. Now, not many people of you must be knowing कि सोनाली, जहाँ तक भाषाओं का सवाल है, her father is a Tamilian, if I'm not wrong.
Well, he is my father-in-law.
Okay, father-in-law is a Tamilian.
My mother-in-law is a Tamilian. Father-in-law is from Indore, and
Okay.
parents are from Karnataka, but they were in Maharashtra for their studies. And
आपकी पहली फिल्म कन्नड़ा में थी, आपने इटालियन फिल्म भी की है, आपने हिंदी फिल्में तो की है, and everybody knows you as a Marathi मुलगी. Favorite roles that you have in Marathi? मराठी मध्ये असं काही भूमिका तुम्ही केल्या आहेत त्यातले एकदम खास. I'm sure all roles are favorite in a way, but something that you really enjoy, that you really think of की हे खूपच छान झालं होतं असं.
so I had never planned this film, but I could be a part of film called Dr. Prakash Baba Amte, and I got to portray मंदाताई आमटे. तुम्ही कोणी फिल्म पाहिली असेल तर मला माहिती नाहीये. एवढ्या जणांनी पाहिली आहे. थँक्यू. हुर्रे.
जवळजवळ सगळ्यांनीच पाहिलेली आहे.
बट इट वॉज नॉट ऑन माय लिस्ट. आपल्याला नेहमीच असं वाटत असतं की चांगलं काम करायला मिळावं, बट आय नेवर थॉट दॅट आय विल बी एबल टू पोर्ट्रे मंदा आमटे वन डे, बिकॉज शी इज अ लिव्हिंग लेजंड स्टिल विथ अस. बट दॅट फिल्म हॅज एंटायरली चेंज्ड माय लाईफ. It has changed my point of view. I had my own set of insecurities, or there was a sense of competition. There was a sense of grabbing or achievement. It has all, it has the entire experience of Prakash Baba Amte has relaxed me as a person and as an actor, because somewhere I feel that life is really beautiful. Whatever we can contribute to what we are living, that could be my film or my play also, it really matters. So my interaction with my co-actors has changed. My lookout to my experiences or life has changed. So I will never forget that opportunity which popped up from out of the blue.
So even when you play a character, it can affect you so much that it kind of changes your life. I've heard of Ben Kingsley now, after he played Gandhi in the film Gandhi, it kind of changed his life. We also have another gentleman here, Dilip Rawalkar साहब है यहाँ पे.
दिलीप काका आलेत. प्लीज या मी काय करते इथे बसून. प्लीज तुम्ही या. हाय समित.
Sir,
are you sure?
Yeah, sure. We'll have a very special session.
Sorry दिलीप काका, प्लीज मला माफ करा, मी किती बडबडतीये. In your presence.
Sir, can actually playing a character affect you so much? And we'd love to hear from Sri Dilip later on when he played Gandhiji in Munna Bhai.
Right.
But you played Mandatai in Baba Amte. So it actually affected you so much that it kind of changed your life?
It definitely did, because it's very difficult to be somebody else. As an actor, we get that opportunity day in and day out. But portraying an imaginary fictional character is a different thing, and portraying someone who's historical or who is probably a living legend, as I said, is totally different. So there are two characters in my life which have affected me deeply. One is, as I said, Mandatai Amte, and second one is Rama Ambedkar. I got to portray Rama Ambedkar in Dr. Jabbar Patel's movie called Ambedkar, where Mammootty sir was playing Ambedkar. And तुम्हाला ऐकू येते सगळ्यांना मागे? Cheers to the acoustics आणि mics. Great. तर एक छोटासा किस्सा सांगते. I will never forget that thing in my life. So Mission Kashmir was going to get screened at Rashtrapati Bhavan, and I was Nilima Khan. I was playing Sanjay Dutt's wife and Ritik's mother. So me, Sanjay Dutt and Hrithik Roshan were the part of the cast, and of course Vidhu Vinod Chopra, our director. We all had gone to Rashtrapati Bhavan. This was my first time to Rashtrapati Bhavan in Delhi. I was overwhelmed. There was security, and then we were supposed to enter the Raj Bhavan. After the screening, we had high tea with Rashtrapati ji. And Vidhu Vinod Chopra was introducing the cast, and he said, that is Sanjay Dutt, son of Sunil Dutt Saab and Nargis Dutt ji, and all the adjectives. Then he introduced Hrithik, saying that he's the heartthrob, and I was feeling really awkward and shy because they were the known figures and they were the popular ones. And I was still struggling with the saucer and cup that I had in my hand, and I was wondering what to do because they were serving black tea, then milk, then sugar, then spoon. So I was just struggling with all of it. And I was thinking that I should just disappear from here because I have nothing to say. It feels so wonderful to be here at Rashtrapati Bhavan, and you know, my moment of pride was over probably. And suddenly Rashtrapati ji said that, "Are you Rama?" And I immediately looked back, and then I said, "No." And he said, "Are you Rama?" And Vidhu Vinod Chopra said, "No, she's Sonali Kulkarni, who played Nilima Khan in my film." And he walked up to me and he said that, "No, no, no. I saw a film last week called Dr. Ambedkar. Are you Rama Ambedkar?" And I was speechless. I don't think I will ever dream of any bigger award than our Rashtrapati ji telling me that he remembers my performance. And then he called his family and he told everyone that, you know, he didn't even take my name. He said, "She's Rama Ambedkar." And that has been the high point of my life so far as an actor.
Lovely. That is such a lovely anecdote. But I always wanted to meet the casting director who cast you as Hrithik Roshan's mother. I mean...
I'm so thankful to whomever the casting director was or whomever's idea that was, because many wonderful, beautiful heroines had rejected that role, and after which it had come to me. So I'm extremely thankful to each and every person who said no to that role, and it finally could come to me and I could play Hrithik's mom. Yes, and I'm very proud of it. I'm every bit of it, each and every scene of it, and I'm proud of it.
Yes, indeed. I mean, it was quite a remarkable performance. But I wanted to ask you, Ki, we didn't see you as much in Hindi films as we would have loved to, and we were hoping, and the way you came on screen with Dil Chahta and all, what happened in between?
What an interesting question. I also keep pondering on this, that once you take up a project in Hindi commercial cinema, popularly known as Bollywood, you don't look back, and then your career आपकी निकल पड़ती है, आप बिल्कुल रुकते ही नहीं हो, आपकी career एकदम अच्छी शुरू हो जाती है, and then you don't look back, and you don't want to look back at the work that you've been doing. With me, my choices have been really out of the box, which I have to accept. When I was doing Dil Chahta Hai, I'm again mentioning the unit. Zoya Akhtar was handling the scheduling, and she had managed my schedule so well. She never ever said anything that how can you go for a play when we have a combination date with Amir Khan, Saif Ali Khan, Preeti Zinta, Dimple Kapadia and Akshay. How could you do that? Please cancel your show. She comes from a different culture. She had respect for theatre, and she always encouraged me. She would proudly say that no, that day Sonali is not there because she has a show at 6 o'clock. So I never feared doing theatre. I met such wonderful people in my life, filmmakers or the technicians or co-actors, who had highest regards and respect for theatre. So for example, presently if you look at the things that I have been doing, there are 2 Hindi films. One is with Nasir sir. My other commercial movie called Poster Boy is released a couple of months back. There is a Marathi film. There is a play that I have produced in Marathi and also in English. There is a poetry program on Baba Amte's poetry that I have produced. And there are 3 other Marathi movies, one with Dilip Kaka. So I'm doing so many things at one go, and I don't feel apologetic about my choices. And thanks to the audience, thanks to the media and the industry friends who have given me fuel, who have given me energy and strength and confidence to keep up the work that I have been doing, and not necessarily only Hindi cinema, which can have popularity.
So basically, you're busy and you're happy, which is the bottom line.
And I am earning a lot of money too.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's also good to hear. Couple of questions. We'll just take 2 questions. And before we invite Shri Dilip Prabhakar on stage.
प्लीज लवकर बोलूया मला आता खूप संकोच वाटायला लागलाय. Yes, please.
Hi Sonali, you are a role model for all the girls. So what is the message to the girls and the
What? I didn't get
You're a role model for all the girls. Is there any message for the girls out there?
girls and society also?
Society. Ekdam serious question.
I feel there is a tremendous amount of pressure on girls per se if you're saying that everybody is really confused today. Whether they are beautiful, whether they are not beautiful, whether they have a good figure or they don't have a good figure. Somewhere deep down I feel not only with girls or women, but with all of us, we are pondering about this. I feel that we have to have faith in a basic thing called life is beautiful. We have to have faith that health is wealth, because we are forgetting that, and we, at the cost of anything, we want to look thin. I feel that looking beautiful is the need of a profession or two, but feeling fit and being fit is the need of each and every profession. So we must pay attention on wellness than thinness. And at the same time, I feel that there is something, the spelling goes like STRESS. I don't believe in that word called stress. We should just delete that word from our lives and just celebrate each and every day of our life.
I think that's